My name is Brian Sweeney. I am a traumatic brain injury survivor.
I had a traumatic injury.
I had a stroke at 33 years old.
Had a traumatic brain injury.
My mother had an AVM.
I had a brain aneurysm.
I was diagnosed so late that there wasn't much they could do.
I'm 34 years post-brain injury.
My injury occurred November 21st, 1992. And no different than anyone else who's gone through a brain injury, a stroke, aneurysm, I never saw it coming.
I suffered a stroke in May of 2012 due to a condition called arteriovenous malformation.
I had an AVM that ruptured at the age of 16.
I got in a car accident when I was 15.
I was working out in a gym lifting weights when I realized something went wrong. So I started walking home, but I collapsed.
I was hit by a roadside bomb in 2006.
Everybody's injury is different. It depends on where it is in the brain and what part of the body it controls. It depends on who they were before. It depends on their family support. It depends on so many things, their ability to get better.
Prior to having a stroke, I had no idea what a brain injury was. I had no idea what a brain injury would do to me or anyone else. I had no idea about the recovery process.
I woke up about a month later in the hospital. They took my skull off to relieve the pressure. I had onyx put in my brain, and then I had gamma knife radiation surgery.
My first year was spent learning basic things that we all take for granted, remembering and organizing and planning, thinking, trying to control your emotions, trying to control your temper, trying to recall what your life used to be like, and trying to figure out a way to get as close to the original version, although knowing you're never going to find it, as you possibly can.
Was in a coma for 21 days. Since I hit the left side of my brain, of my head, my right side ended up lower than my right. I had to relearn how to walk and talk and move again.
They may have different scars that they never had before, but they're always the same person. Doesn't matter by the way they look or by the way they act.
And I looked down at my hand and realized that it wouldn't move even though I was telling it to move.
Your memory is shot. You forget what you're doing. You kind of snap out of it and you're like, what's going on here? And somebody tells you, hey, you've got traumatic brain injury. Well, you don't remember it.
I lost all my friends after the car accident. They moved on. They all moved on, went to college. I went away, and I stayed.
In most cases, they're a completely innocent victim who never saw this coming. And you never can prepare for something like this. It's impossible.
I had to relearn how to do everything. How to tie my shoes, how to walk, chew my food, make a sandwich.
I wake up every morning because of this TBI, and I feel like I just got out yesterday. Again, no sense of time, and I feel like I'm in this dark space that I can't get out of.
I went to Joliet Junior College. I took some classes, but it was too hard for me. I could not keep up, so I dropped.
As a specialist in brain injury, even though I've literally been involved with thousands of patients over these many years, to be able to articulate it, to describe it, to live it, and then, in my point of view, succeed is extraordinary.
It's not necessarily my story. It was never designed to be my story. It's the story of everyone who goes through this.
His perspective is unique. His perspective is such that it's almost a voice from the other side telling us what we need to know about brain injury.
We got to move this forward. There's got to be a lot more lives we can positively affect. And the best way for us to do that is to put this in a big screen and get it out to a broader audience.
Every 21 seconds could be your 21 seconds.
I think it is very important that Brian's book be made into a film so brain injury is understood.
This is a story that needs to be told.
So I'm asking you, on behalf of myself and everyone who's gone through this, including some of the 300,000 vets who come back with brain injuries, to help us get this where it belongs, help us get this on the big screen. It's a fantastic opportunity to be the voice for those who for too long haven't had one.
We're going to make it the way that he wanted it to be made, the right way, honoring his story and telling it exactly how it is. Everybody that's attached right now is so invested, so determined to bring the story to life at the highest level that we can. I've been a part of probably over 100 projects in my career, and with all due respect to those projects, not one has hit me like this one has.
I'm here to help spread the awareness on TBI because I would never want anyone else's family to go through what my family has gone through, and would like to help educate others with what our families deal with on a daily basis.
It's not every day that you're given the opportunity to make a difference. Making this film is that opportunity for me. I'm so excited to be able to tell this story and share it with the world. And I am extending the opportunity to make a difference to you. We're asking, please, help us make this film and donate in any way that you can. Any amount is going to help us make a difference and make this film. There's other ways that you can help us too. If you could, we ask that you please share this campaign in any way you can on social media and help us spread the awareness and the word about our projects and what we're trying to accomplish. Thank you.